So we are in all-purpose mode. The ride height is 7 auto, so it'll lower when it gets to higher speed. This is how I would normally drive, and I want to find out how many miles I'm going to get on a full battery at highway speeds. I'm not actually going to empty the battery. I'm gonna drive for about half an hour on the highway, turn around, come back, and then we'll see how much energy it has used, and then we can calculate based on that how much total range it has, because we know the battery is 140 kilowatt hours. We're gonna, let's see, we're currently at 55%, and we'll see what we get when we come back. And AC is on 68 degrees. I'm gonna keep it on for the entire drive because it's pretty warm outside. So let's reset the strip meter. Alright, now we can go. Okay, so we're approaching the turnaround point. We've driven almost 36 miles and we are at 42% battery right now. Getting back on the highway to head back, 36.7 miles, 41% battery. Okay, we're exiting the highway. We're almost done with this test here. We'll stop and look at the statistics. So we drove 72.8 miles and the battery is right now at 29% and we started 55%. So that means it we use 26% of the battery to drive 72.8 miles. That means 72.8 divided by 0.26 gives us 280 miles from 100% to 0%. So 280 mile range at like 75 miles an hour or so. Ignore that it's a 67 there. That's because I started the trip while I was in the parking lot and it took a minute to get on the highway, and so it affected the average. But yeah, 280 miles range on a full charge. And I bet if I put in conserve mode here, I would probably be able to get more. I may test that in the future, but in all purposes where I would normally drive it, and 280 miles is pretty good at highway speeds. Also keep in mind, these are all-terrain tires, which get a lot less range. So 280 is pretty damn good in all-purpose mode on these tires. But I think I do want to retest in conserve mode, where in conserve mode, in all-terrain mode, it powers all three motors. This is a tri-motor. California Dune is a tri-motor. So in all-purpose mode, it powers all three motors, even at highway speeds. In conserve mode, it disconnects the rear motors and only powers the front. The truck becomes front-wheel drive essentially, but it saves energy. And at highway speeds, when you're cruising, it doesn't really matter if it's powering just the front. You don't need the rear wheels at all for that to be powered. But now I gotta charge it.